What's up guys, it's your boy Jordan, back with another e-commerce video. And in this video, I want to cover a fundamental topic when talking about Facebook ads. I want to go over the difference and the benefits of page post engagement ads versus website conversion ads. I'm going to talk to you about which ones are working for me at the moment, which ones you should use for your campaigns, and ultimately why you should go with that one in particular. If you've seen my previous videos, you may already know my stance on this topic, but I think this video is important for you to watch because I'm really going to break it down and share why which one is beneficial in that moment. If you like the quality of my content, give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button below to join the family. I would really appreciate if you did that. As well as if you're interested in growing your e-commerce business, you can click the link in the description below to join my free Facebook group. There are over 2,000 entrepreneurs in there, and I am always in there helping you guys out and answering whatever questions you have whenever I can. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into this video. There are benefits to both campaign objectives, but after spending nearly $500,000 on one of my ad accounts, I've come to the conclusion that website conversion ads are just significantly better for e-commerce, and we're going to go over the reasons why I believe this now. Keep in mind, I've split tested these two campaigns against each other. I've ran tons and tons and tons of PPE ads per other people's strategies, so I have an idea of what I'm talking about when it comes to this. So the first thing is that PPE ads are great for building social proof. I will give them that benefit. And the thing about it is, when people see an ad on their timeline and they see it has 0 likes or they see it doesn't have that much engagement, unless the product is really good and everything's really lined up, they're probably not going to be that interested in watching the video, showing a friend, or even going through and purchasing the product. So that is definitely one benefit that comes along with launching PPE campaigns, because you're going to be getting social proof. But you'll see as I explain these other reasons why social proof isn't the end-all be-all, and it isn't the objective that you should be focusing as much on spending your money towards. So the second reason why I think PPE ads are okay is that the costs are cheaper. So when you're running a PPE ad, Facebook is going to give you cheaper costs because the quality of audience that you're targeting to is not as good as it would be if you're running a website conversion ad. So what do I mean by that? When you're running a website conversion ad, you're telling Facebook to find you buying pockets of audiences, and Facebook is going to go through the people and try to find the people that are most likely to go ahead and go through your funnel and actually purchase. When you run a PPE ad, Facebook is just looking for people who like to like, comment, and share on stuff. And if those people just so happen to have money and buy your product, then that's good. But that's not the main objective that they're seeking to get. So therefore, the costs are going to be cheaper with the PPE campaigns, but the quality of the traffic is not going to be as high quality. So it's sort of like you're spending a little bit less money, but you're not getting as good of results. On paper, they might look good because you're getting more likes, comments, and shares, but the next reason, engagement does not equal sales. Like, a lot of people don't necessarily fail to realize that. It's a relatively simple topic, but what a lot of people do, and I see this all the time in all of the e-com groups, my group included, people will say, oh, I posted this product and people are liking it, they're loving it, they're commenting it, they're tagging all their friends, they're sharing it, but I'm just not profitable, I'm just not making that many sales. Well, there you go. It's not a winning product. If the product is not profitable, if you're not making a good amount of money off the product, that's not a product that you're going to be able to scale and take to the long term. People like to tunnel vision on the likes, comments, and shares, and even myself, when I was first launching campaigns, I would do the same exact thing because it's exciting to see you make some creative and see people react to it and see people tagging their friends, sending them to your store. It's a good feeling, most definitely, but it is not the end-all be-all, and it is not where your focus should be primarily when you're launching these campaigns. The last reason why I feel PPE ads are not the greatest is that they are harder to optimize. So what do I mean when I say this? Like I said before, when you're setting your objective goal to be engagement, that's what Facebook is going to seek out to get. So on the lower budget ads, you may get a couple sales, and even as you scale, you may continue to get sales, but the sales are not being optimized properly because Facebook is not tracking the data that it needs. What it's optimizing for is the conversion goal that you select, which happens to be engagement. You see what I'm saying? So when people set up the engagement campaigns and they get a little bit of engagement and then they scale up the campaign a little bit more, you're going to get more engagement as you scale, but that doesn't necessarily mean the sales are going to climb up. And you'll see that a lot of times that people launch the PPE campaigns and they get frustrated because they have a hard time scaling them. Even website conversion ads don't scale perfectly, but they scale significantly better than the PPE ads do. And I've tested this over and over and over and over and over again. And not just me, other people have too. So for those reasons, that's how I feel about PPE ads. Yes, there's benefits to them, but the cons outweigh the benefits when it comes to e-commerce products. The real benefit in PPE ads is perhaps if you have a website conversion ad that is doing well, you can run a PPE ad alongside of it to boost the social proof a little bit. But if the website conversion ad is good in the first place, you're going to get engagement regardless. So now I want to talk about the pros of a website conversion ad and why you should be launching those for your e-commerce campaign. The first one is that our goal is to get sales, right? So when you're launching these campaigns, you're telling Facebook that you're trying to get sales. You're telling Facebook that is the main objective that you want to accomplish. So Facebook is going to go out and look for the buying pockets of audiences, the people that actually go through people's purchase funnels and add products to cart and check out and do that. Facebook's algorithm is really smart at doing this. So you shouldn't try to circumvent the system. You shouldn't try to do any of that. You should be direct in telling Facebook you're going to be seeking customers to your store and trying to get sales. Now, for the same reason, you're going to be getting more accurate. I can't spell. You're going to be getting more accurate data. So what do I mean by this? Like I said, you're going to be hitting those audiences of buyers and you're telling Facebook your conversion goal. So that gives two things. First off, it's going to be tracking the purchases instead of the engagement. And second off, as you scale up the campaigns, it's going to be spending money on the proper audiences instead of just doing a scatter blast to everybody like a PPE ad would. So that's sort of the benefit of the website conversion ad. Now, the downside with this is that costs can be a little more expensive, but that's not always the case. As a matter of fact, that shouldn't be the case if you're doing things right. And in a lot of cases, it's not, because if your ad's good, if your product's good, and your targeting is good, your costs are not going to be more expensive. They're going to be about the same, perhaps even cheaper. So it's up to you to optimize these things to the highest level so that you can get the results that you want to get. So there's just two more points that come to mind, and they're quite simple. The first one is that website conversion ads are much easier to scale. And I mean, I've kind of already explained why when I explained the PPE ads, but just a brief rundown why again. You're telling Facebook that you're looking for buyers. You get buyers to go through your funnel. What that does is that takes data and it puts it on the ad set that you're trying to optimize. Once Facebook has a couple sales that are on that ad set, it will realize the type of people that buy. After that happens and you continue to scale up your budgets, Facebook will spend more to those type of people. And then it optimizes much better. So that's really the main reason why it's easier to scale, because you're telling Facebook what they need. And this last reason, which is pretty much a wrap up of everything I just said, you have to give Facebook the data that it needs. My computer's lagging for some reason. I'm not sure why, but this information still holds true, so just stick with me here. Give Facebook the data that it needs. I'm not going to go through and just explain everything that I just explained to you guys all over again, but you get the gist of it. If you tell Facebook you want engagement, guess what? They're going to go out and get you engagement. If you tell Facebook you want sales, they're gonna do everything that they can to get you those sales. Now, Facebook doesn't just hand out free sales. That's not how it works. It's an algorithm. So that's when you have to learn how to optimize your systems to the highest level to get the most benefit out of the algorithm. And that's what I try to teach in my content, with creating good video ads, creating good landing pages, finding good products, launching good targeting, good ad copy. It all goes into the funnel and the system to get the results that you guys want to get. I hope this was simple and easy to understand. I tried to break it down in the simplest way possible because there is a lot of science and analytics to these Facebook ads, but I really try to break them down to an easy to understand method, and I hope you guys can see that and understand what I'm trying to get through with this content. If you enjoyed this video and it provided some value to you, give me a thumbs up regardless of the lag. And also hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Join the family. I post content like this every week. I've been knocking out 3 videos a week for you guys, and the family has been growing. We're getting like 40 to 100 subs every single day, which is absolutely crazy to me, and I hope that number continues to grow. Like I said in the beginning of the video too, I have a Facebook group that you can join. I'm always in there. I'm answering you guys' questions, and there's a bunch of other really smart people in there that are answering questions too. It's not just me. So it's a really good community to collaborate and share your ideas and ask your questions, and also share your results. There's a lot of nice people in there that you could collaborate with and grow your business with. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's pretty much all I have for this topic, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.